Once upon a time, in the bustling village of Parrington, there lived a kind-hearted boy named Dick Whittington. Dick was poor and often dreamt of faraway lands where adventure filled the air. He lived with his only friend, a clever cat named Whiskers. Whiskers had bright, twinkling eyes and a knack for catching mice like no other. One sunny morning, Dick heard a magical tale from a wandering storyteller about a kingdom across the sea, a place called Ratma, which was suffering from a terrible rat problem. Mice and rats scampered everywhere, nibbling on food and creating havoc among the people. The king of Ratma had offered a handsome reward to anyone who could rid his kingdom of these pesky creatures. Excited by the possibilities, Dick carefully packed a small bag with Whiskers by his side. Dick and Whiskers started their journey to Ratma. On their way, they traveled through enchanted forests and crossed sparkling streams, always on the lookout for new adventures. As they neared the kingdom, thundering clouds gathered above. "Oh no, I hope it doesn't rain," worried Dick. But Whiskers, with her keen senses, heard the rustling of a rabbit nearby and rushed forth. Following Whiskers through the forest, Dick stumbled upon a hidden path that led them straight to the gates of Ratma. Entering the kingdom, they were welcomed by cheerful villagers. News of the rat problem had spread far and wide, and everyone eagerly awaited Dick and Whiskers' arrival. The king, a wise and noble man, greeted them with a puzzled look. "Are you sure this little cat can help us?" he asked doubtfully. Dick, seeing the confidence in Whiskers' eyes, smiled and replied, "Give her a chance, Your Highness." The king then took them to his storeroom, the epicenter of the infestation. Whiskers sprang into action, darting across the room, her eyes fixed on her targets. Rats scurried away in panic, unable to match Whiskers' speed and stealth. This continued until every single rat had scampered away, leaving the storeroom cleaner than ever. The king was overjoyed and declared Whiskers the greatest cat he had ever seen. As a reward, he presented Dick with a chest of gold coins, a symbol of his gratitude. Overwhelmed with joy, Dick decided to return to Parrington, his heart full of stories to share and dreams fulfilled. With Whiskers by his side, he knew that anything was possible. And so, from that day on, Dick Whittington was known as the hero who, with his clever cat Whiskers, transformed his life from poverty to riches, proving to everyone that sometimes, the simplest of friends are the ones that lead you to unimaginable treasures. The villagers of Parrington always remembered Dick and Whiskers when they faced their own challenges, inspired by the tale of courage, friendship, and cleverness. And they lived happily ever after,